Hello friends, this is an unboxing of the Glycine Airman Base 22 automatic watch. As you know, Glycine was first founded in 1914 by Eugene Malin and based out of Bienne in Switzerland. And the first Airman watches were actually launched somewhere in the 1950s, and the Base 22 that we will be unboxing here represents the 22nd version of the famous Airman model that was launched during those times. So without further ado, let's go on to the unboxing itself. The box is a fairly nondescript box with the Glycine logo and the name at the top, and this is the outer box of the package. Let's open this up and see what's inside. Well, the first thing that we come across is the international guarantee, and it's got the reference code for the watch and the ETA movement that the watch contains. Now this is the 2893-2 ETA movement, which suggests that it's got an extra time zone in it. If we go inside and take a look at the details, we've got this standard instruction manual for the watch. I guess it basically describes how we have to set the time, what are the positions, how do we set the date, and the second time zone and the world timer. Let's keep that apart. That's the list of all the worldwide service centers. We don't need to see that much, and the warranty card and everything else. This was one of the packages that it came in. This is the receipts. Alright, let's go back to the inner box. So if you see, they have packaged it up nicely in an inner box which looks somewhat similar to the outer box, the only difference being that the Glycine logo and the name are etched in black here rather than white. When we open it, we see the watch itself. It's got some silica gel and it's got other bits and bobs here. Alright, let's just close the box and go back to the watch itself. It is a very good looking understated watch, and Glycine have actually maintained the original aesthetics of the Airman that was launched 50 years ago, and it still has got the same or pretty similar, like polished stainless steel finish on both the sides. It's got a satin finish on the bezel here, and it's got a black dial with luminous markers. So this is typically a 4-hand watch. You've got the hour hand, you've got the minute hand, you've got the sweeping seconds hand, and that's a red hand which basically shows you the second time zone. And you've got the third time zone on the bezel here, which you can open up this crown and then adjust the bezel in order to show a third time zone. Let's take it out of this bit here and then take a look all the way around the watch. Now, as is reminiscent generally of the Swiss watches, the finishing is impeccable. It's got a 42 mm diameter dial, excluding the crowns, and it's about 10.9 mm thick. It's got a display case back. It's got a sapphire crystal with anti-reflective coating at the front, and it's got a mineral crystal display case back at the back. It's 200 meters water resistant. It comes in a leather strap. There are other options or other models which have different dial colors, and they do come with a stainless steel bracelet as well. And you've got the purist dial as well, where the watch actually, instead of moving like once every hour, it moves like once every 2 hours or something, and then it takes a single sweep across the whole dial in 24 hours. So at 12 noon, the uh, the hour hand will be at the bottom, and at night the hour hand will be at the top. So I mean, it's got standard Arabic numerals, it's got a screw down crown. The other crown is just to keep the bezel in place, so it's got some teeth in here, some serrations. So if you open this up, you'll be able to adjust the second time zone of the watch by moving the bezel in whichever direction you want, and then you can tighten the screw so as not to allow it to move again later on. The leather in the watch is basically a very thick calf skin. The distance between the lugs is 22 mm, which is really helpful actually, because most of the straps that are available, or if you go and would like to change this strap with your own customized straps or NATO straps or a bracelet, a 22 mm lug size is the standard size, and you can basically replace the straps and the bracelets with similar bracelets and the bracelets which you like, and you've got basically more options that you can take a look at. This particular movement is the ETA 2893 movement. It's a standard movement from ETA, which has a second time zone, as you can see. Glycine have not modified the movement that much, apart from these small sorts of modifications on the rotor. This rotor is a bidirectional rotor, and so it basically moves in both the directions, and you can basically see bits and pieces and parts of the movements inside. This particular movement has got about 21 jewels, and I think it's got 28,800 beats per hour frequency, and it's got a 42-hour power reserve. So if you're not using this watch regularly, I recommend that you put it on a winder or a watch winder, which is available fairly cheaply all the way across on the internet or on high street stores, and that will keep it moving spick and span. The date is at the 3 o'clock position, and that's the base 22 written in here. It basically gels really well with the black dial, and yeah, that's about it. So if you need any further information on this particular watch, you can go to the Glycine website, and if you would like to leave your comments underneath, please do so. And if you've got any queries, I'll try to help you as much as I can by replying to those comments. And hope you like the watch, hope you like the video and the explanations. Thank you very much, and see you next time.